Hey guys, I'm Sasha and this is Ben from Glenarty Road. We're just here to welcome you to our new farm collective, which is a super exciting project that we've been working on to really capture all the incredible talent that we have at the farm. For us, it's not just a wine club, it's an amazing way to showcase the recipes from the kitchen, some really cool tips from the garden, and yeah, to keep up to date about what's happening in the vineyard and the rest of the farm from Ben.
Yeah, well, this is the spring release 6-pack. Comes with the new farmhouse white and red corn seeds. Spring's the perfect time to plant the corn. Vines are bursting. Yeah, talk us through the wine.
Yeah, well, I'm most excited about our new farmhouse range, guys. So the farmhouse white, which everyone has in their pack, is a blend of Semillon, Sauvignon Blanc, and just a touch of Vermentino. I just love how the Vermentino gives this really lovely floral lift to the wine. So it just makes it that great, everyday, easy drinking wine with just that little bit of difference. The rest of the wines that we've chosen in your pack are just amazing wines for spring. They're bright, they're fresh, and they go amazing with the recipe cards that you've got in your box.
Hi, I'm Jess, the head chef from Glenarty Road. I have a little workshop demo to show you today. For all of you that purchased one of the Every Acre Farm collective packages, there is 3 recipes in there which we use at the restaurant on a daily basis. Our own house-made butter, house-made curd, and then we also utilize the entire product and poach our vegetables in the whey of the curd as well. So with the byproduct from the butter, with the recipe in the package, we have the buttermilk as the byproduct, and we're going to make the buttermilk curd by bringing it up to temperature. Split now, and it's at about 60 degrees. So you just want to turn that off, and then you're going to want to let that rest overnight in the whey. And what this does is it helps keep the moisture in the curd, and then you just get a much smoother product by the end of it. So this is buttermilk that we've split and I've let set overnight. In your little pack you'll also get some cheesecloth. Just do an elastic band or tie the end of it off and just place it in a sieve. We just have a little ramekin underneath that, so your cheese or your curd is not sitting in the whey and it can just drain really nicely. So just over the sieve, and then you can just pour that straight in. Can be a little messy. And you're going to want to let that strain overnight. And then once it's strained over the night, all the whey will separate from the curd, and that's when you can go on to the final process of seasoning it with a little bit of salt and lemon zest. And then it's ready to go. So the next day you'll have your set curd, and underneath the curd you'll have your byproduct of that, which is the whey, which we like to utilize everything in the kitchen. So we use this at the moment for our seasonal veg. We've got some daikon that we poach in it, and we use like herbs and spices in there. But before you poach your vegetables in it, you want to bring this up to boil, and it's just to get rid of all the extra curd that sets in it after it's come up to 60 degrees. If you cook it over 60 degrees, your curds get a little bit drier, which is the product that will come out of this one, and you want to keep those really nice soft, the really nice soft curd. So we strain that off, and then we poach our vegetables in it. So this has just come up to the boil. So what I'm going to do is strain it into a fresh pot, and you could kind of see in that boiling some of the impurities coming up on the top, and they're just all the things you don't want in surrounding your poached vegetables. So you just want to put this one back onto the heat. And then I've got here some ribboned daikon, and we just use a Japanese sheeter to get this effect of it, but you could really use anything. You could peel it, you could even do chunkier style vegetables. You can do radishes, anything can really be poached to whatever's seasonal in the garden. And then I've just got some spices here, so I've got some cinnamon, some star anise and some cloves, and then just a little bit of salt as well. And so we're just going to season the whey with the spices, and then just a little bit of salt. At this stage you can taste it to see if you want to add anything else, maybe some lemon zest or orange zest, any more seasoning of salt. So now that this has come up to the boil, I'm just going to poach some of my daikon in there. If you have any chunkier vegetables, just poach them for a little bit longer. This will enable it to be a bit softer, but this only takes, you can pop it in now that it's boiling, and then I just turn it straight off once it's in, and that will be poached perfectly. So once you've poached your vegetables or your daikon, they will preserve quite well for about 2 weeks in the whey. The salt and the whey helps preserve them. And when you go to use them, what you want to do is you want to strain it out of the cold whey. You want to use it when it's cold. So pop them into a container once you finish with them. Once they're cool, you can take them out and strain them, and then you can bring together your own garden plate to get your own Glenarty Road experience. You can add your buttermilk curd, your poached daikon, and any other seasonal vegetables that you have. At the moment, we're just getting out of winter, so we've been using mandarin and radishes and turnips. So yeah, have heaps of fun with it, and I hope you enjoy your Glenarty Road experience.